my stream here and like OBS, everything is running fine. So why does it look like right, so bear with me while I attempt to fix what the heck is going on with my stream here. Everything there seems fine. Anything right in here that shouldn't be? No. Okay, so why are you not working? Well, my internet connection just suddenly fell off a cliff, apparently. What the heck happened there? Okay, I'm running a quick speed test, but yeah, I'm only getting about half my internet. It's not even, it's about a third. And that's based on like a normal bad day. So yeah, upload 56. On a good day I get like 600, like on a bad day I get like 150 to 200, but like 56? My upload and my download are basically, like, it's 56 and 54, they're basically the same number. So my internet connection is currently goosed, apparently. So I can't stream. I load up anything more advanced in the background of right now, the stream will just freeze. I did not have a plan B if Rust didn't work. Right, I need to quickly come up with a plan B. What can I play that shouldn't be too taxing on the system? And let us get a stream out. Guess we play something on the Switch? Because then the Switch is doing the heavy lifting on the game. The system's just displaying it, so that shouldn't be too taxing on the computer. Is that going to help with the dodgy internet connection though? Alright, we'll chance our arm and see if we can get Rust to load back up again. And this can take a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I need to close down that web page. Right, where's my phone? Because I'm going to need that to track my Twitch preview because I can't use the computer. I must have left that in the other room. Right, while this game's taking 200 years to load back up, I'm going to quickly go grab my phone and see if I can monitor things that way. Okay, so go back here and wait and see if the game will load up. Of course, I clicked off the screen to go be right back, which immediately crashes the game on that initial loading screen. That's a glitch I've been getting for a while now. And I can't click off the screen until it's about halfway through loaded. So sorry about this, if there is anybody lurking in the background again. Technical difficulties, or as they are known in the trade, scuff, are a recurring issue for all streamers, particularly VTubers, as we tend to have a few more things on the go that can basically cause those kind of problems. So, yeah. Come on, work. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. You're gonna make me do it the hard way, aren't you? Right, this is not how I intended this to go. I just sat here for like an hour doing prep work in the game ready for today's stream. And apparently that's all I was getting, so I really should have been streaming that hour. Oh well. Don't tell me it just stopped streaming. Right. Play game. Onto that server. Join server. Please work. Right. Please work. And don't get that other glitch that I often get at this moment, which it looks like I just got, because it's taking too long to do the negotiating connection. Now hit this button. That'll reload. Yeah, so I've got this weird glitch with Rust that if I just try and load it up from Steam normally, it won't get past the main loading screen. You won't get into that main menu. It just won't happen. So once you've done that, you've then got to go like into the files, find the exe file for launching it, right click on it and do a start as admin, or run as admin, and then verify it. It'll then let you get into the main menu, but if you try and play a game, you get the error message we just saw there of there's no connection because the Easy Anti-Cheat didn't activate, and basically you're blocked from all the servers if Easy Anti-Cheat isn't active. So then what I have to do is close the game down, then press play on Steam, and then it loads into the main menu much quicker, and hey presto, it connects like you're seeing now. And then we have to wait 2 years on it going through this loading screen. Depending on how good my internet is, which at the moment it's apparently doing really bad, this can take a very long time, and I cannot click off this screen while it's doing this. At least this asset warm-up bit. It immediately crashes the game if I touch anything while it says asset warm-up. On that first 12,617 items that it's currently checking, if I do anything to the system right now, it will immediately crash and have to start over. So basically, I can't even put it onto the like be right back screen because I brought up to show you guys the error message. We all have to sit here and watch this for however long it decides to take, and I am very sorry for putting you through that. It's unfortunately looking like that's what it's going to have to be. At least on the preview now, it looks like, now that I've got the preview on my phone, that I am live and things are moving. It's not just a stationary image, which is all I was seeing on my computer. But I have no idea if it was running correctly for you guys or not. I'll have to check the VOD later. Right. 135, 136. Okay, we got past where it's crashed out in the past. There's something about asset 134, because it'll go like 133, like completed, and then stop, and sometimes just never start again. I think there's another one around 800 and something. I can't remember the number. I've usually given up and walked away, like make myself a coffee or something by the time we get round there. Still not seeing anybody in chat, so I guess there's nobody here to see all these problems anyway, so... Guess I'm going to have to try streaming a different game if Rust's just going to be problematic and nobody's watching it anyway. I mean, if I'm literally just sitting here talking to myself, what am I doing this for? There's not even anything I can do. I can't like put this onto a different screen, like go just chatting or something for a little bit while we wait on this warming up. I touch a single control on this computer and the game will crash. Usually find once it gets past the asset warm up and it's doing the other functions. Normally once it's got to them it's safe. But every time I've tried to load the game up and check something while it's doing the asset warm up, it just dies. You know what, I'm not going to do this, days. It might crash, it might not. But I'm going to click that and pray it keeps going. Don't want you just sitting staring at that screen forever and a day. It's just not fair on you guys. So, we'll sit on this screen for the moment. Numbers are still going up in the asset warm up. It's the first time I've ever managed to pull that off. Well, what do we do while we're waiting? Because it's looking like this is going to be one of those 20-minute load screens today. So I've basically got 20 minutes to try and kill with you guys. Shouldn't say you guys, there's nobody here. I'm talking to myself. I may as well just ending stream. At least until I get the game running. And what else can I do? Just got to sit here and wait. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on Doggerland Bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm just sitting on Doggerland Bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Fresno Bay. Got nothing left to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Yeah, I'm sitting on a Doggerland Bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm just sitting on a Doggerland Bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people told me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. I'm just sitting here resting my bones, but this loneliness will leave me alone. Yeah, 2,000 miles I roamed just to make this doctor home. Yeah, I'm sitting on a Doggerland Bay, watching the tide roll away. Hello. How are you? Stream scuffed. Trying to fix it. Stuck on a loading screen. Nobody was here. So just trying to get back into the game so I can try and continue what I was doing. I'm glad Mojo didn't raid into me. She said she was thinking about it, but she decided to go raid into Minibee, I think. She'd raided into me like this, but I felt bad. Just waiting on these different bars going up. I think that's the second last one. Or was that the last one? Because that clunk I heard in the background usually happens right before we get back into the game. Okay, the game's back. So I quickly, oops, wrong button, that one. Start back to green screen mode. Fix this camera while we're here because it feels a little off. There we go. Right. Okay, my preview screen is moving. Hooray! It's no longer frozen. Now, what was I doing again? So we'll place the solar panels upstairs on the roof. I start getting some electric. And I was looking for batteries, right? So there's a small battery there, a medium battery there. Okay, anything stashed here? We have another small battery. Oh, and another solar panel. Okay, so 3 solar panels. Okay, okay. I need to learn. Right, so no, I want a combiner. That one. So I need 83 scrap. I don't have 83 scrap. So once I've placed the solar panels and the batteries, wherever I'm placing them, I need to go and do a scrap run to learn the combiner. I'll have her get to the top, flip round and blink. So I think I'm supposed to face these north. Look south and go 1, 2, 3. So there's my 3 solar panels. They should all be generating power now. And then you'd run the 3 of them into a combiner over here. Down to here, I guess. It seems like a sensible place to put the power supply for the base. So put that one there. And then the smaller ones next to it. Make the tool for making the electrical cables, which for some reason isn't showing. There's now. I've got an electrical light somewhere around here, don't I? Be in that one. No, I don't think so. I thought I had an electric light stashed somewhere that I wasn't using yet because I didn't have the electric set up, but apparently not. Huh. Oh well. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is the electrics come in, we'll have them go into this battery. That's power out, which is going to attach to the wall there, and then across to that battery for power in. From that battery across to the wall here. Oh wait, down to the floor. And then power in. And then you have the power out from that coming out to whatever I'm needing to power. let's get some more metal smelting. Don't really have any free space in that box. So we'll put the stuff in this box. Scrap run. Leave that, we'll leave that, leave that, we'll take that. Okay, so we've got our bag, we've got stuff on. I didn't want to open that, I want to close these doors. Close, close. Close. Okay. Right. So, first things first, we'll try the easy option on the scrap run and head down to the over here. Oh, this is a new addition. I picked up another caravan, so I built a little garage for it. So I have a caravan. I haven't actually set one of the beds to be a spawn point yet. I need to remember to do it on the way back past. I needed it somewhere close to my base, but also somewhere close to the road. And because this has like a sort of perimeter around it, you can't build too close to it. Right, no boxes there. Not even a crate there. This box here, but there's probably nothing in it. Oh. Wetsuit Sandy. Oh wait, I've actually got a bunch of scrap on me and apparently didn't notice. Huh. Oops. Well, that's embarrassing. Somebody dropped some stuff there. So somebody was down here earlier and like died or something? Maybe that naked that was snooping around my base earlier that I'm pretty sure I managed to shoot with a bow. Right, let's see how the rest of the stream goes. Oh, there's another caravan there. Do I want two of them? No point being that greedy. Right, what I should do is head out to train yard, check my boxes. I think I've got a green card. Green card, there's a room I can get into there. My little castle on the hill is starting to kind of look like a little castle on the hill. in the secure. Ooh, that's a pretty solid sea actually. Genetics mostly green. No options are available, hold down to use. So we've got harvest, take clone, which would be like a clipping in real world. And I got 3 of them. So I have a planter. I need water for that as well. Got a bucket there I could fill with water. Have water there. Do have a planter. I mean, I don't really need to farm cloth. I've got mountains of the stuff, but let's see here. Can I not stay? See, this was the problem I had trying to place the chicken coop. It's basically telling me the ground's not flat. Fine, you know what? You want flat ground, let's make some flat ground. Right, I'm going to need that, I'm going to need that, and I'm going to need every piece of wood I have in this storage chest. It wants flat ground, let's make flat ground. There, never mind. Not the end of the world. Okay. Have flat ground. Oh look, suddenly this is placeable. Look, done. One, two, three. And then I go and get that water container. Dump the water on it. Don't know if it's got enough water on it, but apparently no. So I need to get more water. So I want to take both of them, try and fill them up somewhere with water. Have any more containers? The small ones are not really going to help. Although I suppose between them we'll hold a bit more water. And I wonder if I can fill up from the swamp around the... See, it's got no light. It's like in the shade or something. Light none, water practically none, ground yay, temperature yay, overall nah. Okay, we'll worry about the planter afterwards. We're about to go on a scrap run, so let's go deal with that. Might want to put those in the smelter. Need the fuse. I'll take the other ones just in case. There it is, green card. I knew I had one. Why did that stop? There's still ore, there's still wood. Why is it turned off? That's a bit strange. Right, let's head towards train yard. Or should I go to airfield? I think kind of equal distance between the two of them. I mean, you've also got water treatment plant, but I've never actually been to water treatment plants, so I should probably go and get the caravan out of the garage and just drive down, but it's on the wrong road. I basically have to go to airfield from there. Yeah, of course there's a big old block of sulphur here inside the safe zone where I can't mine it. Consolation prize. It's going to be dark by the time we get down to train yard. I did remember to bring a radiation suit. No, okay. So this run could end real fast once I get there. Lucky and I find one on the road as I go down. Game's starting to lag again. Puta. Radiation plus 5%, plus 5%, cold 10, cold 8. Weird. Follow the road. Don't you around the big hole in the ground? This one appears to be an active green card area, so that lets us in here. Nothing in the tank, nothing in the skip there. You can turn the torch off. Climb up, anything here? Right, so that takes a fuse. No train car, no train car, no train car. So is this like load up trains or something? And you've got a green card access there. Well, that's a little disappointing. I wanted to... This leads to where I got killed by radiation before. Like directly below my feet is where I got like lethal dose of radiation. From here. Can't go down. I'll go through there. I'll jump across there, I'm going to break my legs. And get radiation burns. Geronimo! Well, that worked surprisingly well. Now if we were on a regular server, not a primitive, and this would lead down into the subway that we blocked off. Yeah, you don't get into the subway on the primitive map, so they block it off. Right, what's in the med box? Not a whole lot. Might as well grab a little bit of scrap I've got. Right here. Yeah. Okay. One bit storage component. Set input will set the value to 1. Clear input sets the value to 0. Output will provide connected power if value is 1. Inverted output will provide connected power if value is 0. This is also known as a D-type flip-flop. Huh, okay. Well, it's not one I need for the electric circuits I'm looking at, so it gets added to the scrap pile. That is something I can use, so I'll keep that. Can't add it to that, can't add it to that, yeah. Nope. Okay, so maybe should have headed to the airfield after all. I think there's a green card room there, but then it might be a blue card one, so I'd need to get the green card room somewhere else to get the blue card. But the building here with the radiation in it, there's multiple rooms there, and I think it uses all 3 levels of cards. So water treatment should have a green card room, I think. Here's the room. So if airfield is blue, then we head out to water treatment, get the green room so we can get the blue card out of it, and then we go to airfield, use the blue card to get in there, and then get the red one, and go back to train yard, and we can hit those 3 locked doors there. But I have to have my radiation suit to do that, because it is basically a radiation field where those doors are. Ooh, chainsaw and fuel for it? If I'm going to airfield, I want the suit anyway. Huh, we getting an airdrop? You even get airdrops in primitive mode? Well, considering the plane has dropped something, I'm going to say yes. Is that showing the map? Right, I'm looking in this direction, so... Well, if that's off at like abandoned military base, it's like no way I'm going to get that. It also kind of looks like it's not actually falling, that it's just sitting there. Could just be falling really slowly. Is that moving? No, it is falling. Just really slowly. Okay. So... yeah. Depot any goodies I've got here. Run down there, we'll probably have to fight someone. Because I can't imagine I'm the only one that's online right now that might be interested in that. Is that an attack chopper? Well, don't dump an attack chopper on me now. Keeping specific things in here, but I'm just going to chuck all of this in here. Anything that I'm not going to potentially use on this run. So we've got weapons. Grab a little bit of wooden stone. Can I make some more arrows? That'll do. That should give me plenty of arrows if I need to fight my way through people. Right. Come on, close the door. Let's go. Oh, that is quite the hike. Don't risk taking the caravan. I probably won't get it out of there in time and onto the road. Oh, we can see the shadow. Oh, maybe it's not so far away. Maybe I can reach this. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Does it show on the map? No. So people can't track it by going on the map. Unless it shows when it lands. Run, gotta run, gotta run, run, run. Oh. Tick off, wolves. I ain't got time for you. For goodness sake! Damn wolves! Airdrop's the one place I can probably actually get like a pistol and some ammo for it. Which frankly right now I would be very grateful of, so I could then just blast those sodding wolves into oblivion. Right, that thing's got to be on the ground now. Is it showing? No. Now I can use a fiery torch in the past to, you know, keep wolves at bay. So just have to hope it will work this time too. Okay, light her up. Those are going to be there on my corpse. One of them should be bleeding to death. Since you can still see the arrows sticking out of it. Take off. And there's the airdrop. There could be other people here. Actually, I want to reload this. Run. It looked like I got some siege weapons there that I can use to go and raid other bases. Or set them up as defences for my own base. If there's a ballista in amongst there, I'm going to go slap that on the roof of my base. Ooh, stuff here's respawned, so while we're passing. I think that bear is coming around here to try and attack me, so... Stomp off somewhere. Guess it stomped off somewhere. Fine by me. Ooh, big boom. Horse armor? Meh. Useful hat. So I guess we'll ditch that hat. So we've got catapult, battering ram. Ooh, battering ram. Okay, that was an odd glitch. That 4-stack just went in there multiple times. Okay. So that was that stacks in my inventory, but not there. Odd. Right, let's try and get back to base. Have a proper look at what we've got. Catapult might be funny, because I might be able to set that up on my roof and use that to basically catapult myself into bandit camp. I mean, I'd pretty much die, but could be funny. Speaking of die, I'm actually a bit on the hungry side. And IRL got like something stuck in my throat. Right. Let's get a pair. Okay, so that's the scrap I've got. So we've got the road sign armor gloves, coffee can helmet. So those are things I'd want to learn so that I can reproduce them. I'd also want to learn that if possible. There's no way it's going to let me learn that. I could be wrong, of course. Now I can't make that because the bit before it is the unlock for one of the components for making it. So I was just saying about maybe trying to learn some armor. There's the first piece of it. Not got a whole lot of scrap left there until I add that lot to it. No, take everything out that shouldn't be in this box. Over here. So done that. Done that. Just can't figure out how to use it at the moment. Done that. Eat that. Add that to the collection. Deposit that. Deposit that. We'll use that because we're a bit thirsty. We'll use the straps, we'll deposit that. No, wait, stone, metal, and cloth all go in the tool cupboard. Check run out of space, so I guess I'm not storing the charcoal there. Or the stone, to be honest. Oh, it's not stone, that's the metal ore. Metal fragments we could store in here, though. So that's coming out of there. Because that goes over here. So just missing the goggles there. Right. Alright, before I go on the scrap run, we're going to start working on some of the electrics, weren't we? This one. So we open the root combiner, so we'll need that. What are you? Timer. And lights and heater. What's that one? Ore switch. Splitter. Electrical branch. This object allows you to branch power off from a main line by a set amount. Seismic sensor, so that's defense. An exclusive OR logic gate that allows electrical pass-through if only one input receives power. Both inputs receive power, pass-through will be 0. Medium rechargeable battery, generator, and then down there to the electric furnace, which is something we would like to get. And over here we've got the water stuff, so I should probably start looking into this for the farm. Sprinkler. Combines 3 separate fluid connections into one connection, and then splits one into 3, so you can have like one water tank pipe go into that and out to 3 sprinklers, which would then keep your we've got here fluid switching pump and a large water catcher. Don't have enough to make it to that, but right, that'll have to do for now. And the rest of the scrap will just store there for now. Set up with a water supply. Weird. Worked every other time. Why didn't it work that time? There we go. Bear is still here. Gotcha. And there's all my arrows back. Do I still have that bone knife on me? No. That's annoying, because that's a tool for dealing with this, but anyhow. We're here, and we want to go here, which is basically due south of us. Southeast, south. Now, like I say, I have actually seen people today in this area. One of them didn't attack me, so I played nice and didn't attack him. One of them was snooping around my base trying to find a way in, so I shot him. Well, I shot at him. I don't know if I actually hit him or not. I did get the noise for a hit marker. It did flag me as, you know, dangerous. So if I went into the safe zone, I would have been immediately shot. Which I actually think happened because I went into a safe zone and immediately died. But ooh, sulfur. Does that one have a slot for putting in the armor? No. Right, that's a sand airfield. You should probably switch to that. And I just dropped something and I forgot I've got all this on me. Oops. What did I drop? Yeah, my miner's hat. Need that. Now I think the green card bit in here takes me underground, but I need to activate the power supply above ground first, which is that building. These are the concrete barriers I learned that I was thinking of sticking on the roof of my base as kind of like a layer of protection that I could like hide behind or something. If I was like defending my base from attack. We'll see how it goes. Right, it should be this room where we saw the sparks. Right, so fuse goes in there. Activate that button, which sends power out up there. Which I'm guessing is then that cable. See any other cables coming out of there. So that goes to here and then where? Just goes to Aha, down here. Come on, go down. Go down the damn hole. Right, I had to break my legs, but it will do. Okay, that's dark. Torch, please. Follow the cable, follow the cable, follow the cable. I think we're on a timer, so we'll probably want to pick up the pace. And green card door. Door's open. Yay! So what do we find in here? So that's how I would exit out on that side. Armory. That sounds like a place we want to look at. There's some boxes in there. Ah, that's a blue keycard room. Of course it is. Right, that's another exit. You should be able to get a blue keycard in these rooms that are accessed via the green card. Or is that just at Harbour? Like, can I only get a blue card at Harbour? That's a mine. Unless there's something I'm missing in here. So where does this go? Ooh, sulfur. I may have just trapped myself in here because if that door is the only way in or out of here, I'm screwed because I have no way of opening that from this side. Metal. So I need this to connect to something that leads to the surface world. Like, maybe there. Spare pickaxe, always handy. Yeah, here's the tunnels again. And there's an exit. Right, so I need to find a blue card somewhere else. Like I say, I know I can get a blue card at Harbour. Ferry terminal there. Both the harbours are way up on the north side there. So if I go back to my base, well, the mining outpost next to it, grab my caravan. Take the road up there, along there, past outpost. All the way up there, that takes me to that harbour. That might be what I need to do. Wonder if I've got enough fuel for that. Well, since we're here, might as well check the hangars for anything interesting. Oh, fuel. Conveniently enough. Right, military grade crate. Ooh, now that's something I've been looking for. Okay, what can I throw out? Oh, you know what? I'll just eat the food. There we go. Pick up that scrap because I'll just convert that in a second anyway. Might as well eat that. Because there's a grinder in the next hangar over. Just gotta be careful that there's nobody around here. Have we got anything in here we want to scrap? I'm not going to use the horseshoes, so let's scrap them. I'm not sure I need that much stone ammo for a catapult I'm probably never going to use, but keep a hold of it for now. I can turn cost and fat into more fuel. Do I have anything I want to turn into cloth then? That probably. Start cranking out the fuels. Done. That should give me more than enough fuel to get to the harbour and probably back again. Anything in here? No, just a big empty hangar? Yeah, well. Eat that, eat that, eat that. So, escape out here and quickly head home. I thought I was far enough away from the airfield to not worry about that. Whoops. What you got in your toolbox? More wooden armour. much wood do I have on me? Enough to make a small box. Okay. If I'm going to the garage, I can deposit that stuff there in the small box. I think I want to get the good stuff to my own base first, but I still need more storage, so I'll take that small box and we'll use that. Ooh, flag. Ah. Do I have any more wood? No. Yeah, okay. Because yeah, that box is completely rammed full. So can I pop that box just there? There we go. And deposit that, deposit that, deposit that, and deposit that, and that, and then that. That I'm going to go and place outside. That I guess I'll keep on me. That. So we'll leave that there. That'll go off by the time I get back, never mind. Do I grab the other bag? I don't think I can like load a bag up then take it off and like carry it separately, so we probably don't do that. So predict for 3 days, 16 hours. Okay, that's plenty. This needs a lot more space than I had envisaged. That's super annoying. I'll have to probably put this down outside the compound. Oh, wait. I've got a blue there for a second. I can place it there. Like, seriously, I can place it there? I want to check something. This opening here, if I take that 100 wood out of there, and I click this opening, yeah, it is all the same thing, so that's fine. So I can put up to 2,000 wood in that, so let's see, before I go anywhere else, let's grab a bunch of wood, a load of metal in there. Get it smelting. Need to be careful going this direction because if I end up inside the safe zone I can't use my axe. Trees. Oh, there's 739. That'll do. And with the hundreds already in it, that's over 1,800. It can only hold 2,000 anyway. Is that another airdrop coming in? It's just taking the mick at this point. Boxes are all stored in. Ah, here. Wait. Shut the door on the other side. Take up to 5. Wonder how efficient it is. Much more efficient than the one inside. 1 piece of wood for 3 bits of metal? In fact, looking at those numbers, like, is that 8 for 30? Cool. Scan around the sky. Do we see? Yeah, there it is, way over there. Not heading in that direction right now. I do have the stack of fuel on me. Yes, I do. Good. I need to get proper garage doors on this. Get it all converted to stone. You're going to make me take the door off, aren't you? No, that door. I think I might have caught some air there. And so now we go on the long, slow drive to the harbour. We'll have a little stop at Outpost along the way. Now, we'll stop on the way back, so I might have loot on. I think that's the right direction out, yeah. And I think the road actually takes me through Outpost, which nearly missed my turn. I can't drive through Outpost, so oh no, it does. Get up this hill and there's a junction to take a right. So. Oh, I really need to make the upgraded engine for this thing. Particularly if I'm going to do this run anything resembling frequently. Come on, the hill isn't that steep here, let's go. Uh-oh, downhill section. Whee! Ah! Downhill combined with lag. Oh, that was fun. How are we doing with fuel? Still okay. Hello, Chief. Okay, we have arrived. I think. No, this is Radtown. Have to get through here. Whew. And then keep going to hit the harbour. Well, after the last couple of weeks where I did the stream starting at 10 o'clock, I just decided to stick with that schedule. I mean, I had to do it at 10 o'clock the last couple of weeks because I was working. Right, stay on this road. So, yeah, although it was day off today, I just decided to stick with the later schedule. And then we had a whole bunch of scuff, and so it's just a bit I don't think anybody even really showed up for the first hour, which is fine because it was scuffed. Slam on the brakes. Is that the building I'm looking for? No, doesn't appear to be. Right. Somewhere in this harbour is the building I am looking for. Anyways, I've been binge watching Tiny Toon Lunarversity because the OG Tiny Toon Adventures is off of Hulu. Doesn't look like it leads to where I need it to. Across the bridge. Well, considering I was just singing or humming the theme tune, Babs and Buster Bunny, Montana Max, Moira. And quickly make that a bed because I forgot to do that before. Just in case anybody comes running up here and tries to steal it, let's get my fuel out. And let's explore these buildings. Right, you don't have the fuse box I'm looking for. I'm looking for one with a cable coming out of it, like that one. Which goes over there. Yeah, this is the building I'm looking for. So, fuse in there. What? They got rid of Elmira? But like, that was one of the main gags of the show, that she keeps trying to hug them all to death. Right, and that's what I came here for, the blue card. So let's see what else we can get while we're here. Basically nothing. Okay, you might as well look around and do some looting, if there's any looting to be doing. That's a bear! Run! Get in the building. I don't think it'll come in the door. Pepe Le Pew was cut because of being lewd. Despite the fact he actually isn't in the first movie, but his original character is somewhat that way. Okay, the bear ran away. Phew, we survived. I have one bandage left. Man, I hate bears. In this game. Don't have a problem with bears in real life, they serve an important function in the ecosystem. Just keep them out of my game. Is there seriously no loot around here? Like, at all? Well, that's rather disappointing. I suppose I'll just jump back in the car and go home. Oh, there's loot. I saw it. I love how one of Chuck Jones' complaints on Space Jam was that Bugs Bunny didn't just defeat the aliens in 5 seconds and instead needed help. Yes, the one time Bugs Bunny decided to utilise physics is the one time that we needed him to completely ignore physics as normal. Of course, there wouldn't have been a film if it was Bugs Bunny just doing his usual shenanigans. Okay, where to park the car? I was on this road somewhere, wasn't I? Come on, this torch on my hat isn't going to last forever. It's like a candle. Okay, I'm like somehow completely other end of the harbour from my caravan. Okay. Babs. They wouldn't even have a squad with her. Although they didn't call her Babs. What was the? Or did they call her Babs? Because I always remember thinking it was weird that I thought she had the same name as the one from Tiny Toon Adventures, and like, but it can't be because this is like the grown-up version of her. Ah, here's my camera. You left it somewhere. Yeah, Lola, that's right. It was a lot of folk commented on it being the grown-up version of Babs, and that, you know, why was she like this complete sloot? Ooh, this is a tight spot to try and turn around in. I'll just bash up the back of my vehicle here, it's no problem. I can rebuild it, I have the technology. Okay, sun's coming up, I can turn the lights off now. Which road do I need to take here? Straight ahead. Okay. Lola! Oh boy. The hills! Oh, the hills are bad when you're using the small engine. Blast through Radtown. This could be rough since I'm going a little bit quick coming in there. Woo! Slalom in a caravan. I personally think Bugs is MVP because, one, he was the dude to encourage the team to not give up in the first place. Two, brother sacrificed his life just to get one basket in the second movie. I see, I haven't seen the second one, so I can't use any of that as evidence. Wolf! Get the wolf! Get the wolf! Ugh. Right, where's his friends? Because wolves never run alone. Come on, there's another wolf here somewhere. Yes, I know it's a doggo, but these doggos keep chewing my face off and killing me, so... Come on, get that last point. Thank you. Wasting my blade there. I'm on the right road. Yes. Where does that road go to? Goes to that. And it's water source. Now we can go all the way back to Airfield and get into that blue card room with all the boxes in it. And hopefully lots and lots of loot. With a bit of like a red card. Yeah, and assuming my green card hasn't like broken. We can head to the train yard where I know there's 3 doors, so I'm pretty sure it uses all 3 cards. Watch for the left turn coming up here somewhere. There it is. Woo! Oh, I didn't get the airtime that time. Ooh. If you look at that reference, that's the little train that could. Go up the hill going, Yep, that was my turning. Ooh, a bear. Run away, bear, run. Whee! Downhill. Ah! Avoid the rusty pile of John bench there. Come on, 35 minutes left. Ooh, another wolf. Ah, that was my mistake. Let's see if I can finish this run. Oh, the caravan's still sitting there. Tempted to grab a second one. Very tempted. have got a plan. And yes, I kind of just broke my legs on purpose there because last time it just had so much trouble getting down that ladder. I just threw myself down at this time. No, that one. Swipe over. Well, I'll need to get a new green card before I can go to the... What was that ping? What was that? Possible ban evader monitoring. Currently, I actually love this game and I really wish we play together. Add up on Discord. I'm sorry, Cameron Okuba, you're flagged as a possible ban evader here, so I don't think I'll be adding you anytime soon. Spare bag. So there's the red card. Ooh, another solar panel. I don't know why it keeps having so much tech scrap because a root combiner after I went to that trouble to learn how to make one. You're on a primitive server, so you can't even use a lot of the tech stuff. I suppose cameras and the drones. So I suppose tech trash is somewhat required. Right, let's move that up there, that up there, that up there. That. So take that, and that. And I'm going to need you anyway in a minute, so. Right. There's another crate. I guess my hat light is out of fuel here, so we'll take a little bit more and do it. Lights! I've got a random shirt there. That should be everything, right? I don't see any more crates. Like I say, I'll need to get a new green card before I can go do the building a train yard. Where's my nearest potential green card? Gas station there, that's miles away. Abandoned supermarket there, that's even further. I mean, straight line is not too bad. Arctic base. jeez, there's like nothing here. That it? The abandoned supermarket and the gas station out by the dome. I mean, my caravan will never straight line it. I could try and go out the airfield through launch site. That way past the abandoned military base up to the abandoned supermarket. Loop back round. That's going to be a drive. Oh, I've got enough fuel for that. I was hoping for bandages, but never mind. I've got plenty of cloth. I'll just make bandages. What am I thinking? Why is that not giving me the quick craft for bandages? Am I missing something? Oh, there I am. Right, so yeah, I want to exit on this side. Oops, put fuel in first. So I am going to need to grab fuel along the way. Because I'm pretty sure I can't do a full loop of this circuit I'm about to go on. It's my current fuel supply. Lag at just the wrong second. So I need to keep an eye out for red barrels as I go along the road here. Or just run over a pig or something. There's one. What you got? And off we go. Ooh, 2 red barrels, okay. See, that's the bigger engine I want to put on this camper van. Take this thing off the back and slap an engine in there. Or shift the camper van and the cabin back and slap the engine on the front. I haven't decided yet. Right, so we cut through here. I've never cut through this place before, so I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. Follow the road, I guess. Well, there's an exit. Nowhere. Right, follow this road in either direction because they both go around launch site. I need water. Let's see if this food basket's got any water in it. Nope. Sounded like a bear. It's a shame to have done run that over, get the animal fat and cloth and turn it into more fuel. Excellent. Right, this should be my turning. follow this road round the map. Right? Yeah, just follow this road round the map. Why'd I have to stop at the bottom of a hill? I should have carried the momentum and waited to check till I was at the top. There's a red barrel, but we're going a little quick. I need to stop and grab that. Oh boy! That was lag. I tapped right, the system didn't register it, and then suddenly just zip. Alright, we're a little slower here, so I can stop for this one. Something we're needing. Oh man. Well, I'm going to take the arrows there. Do I need them? Probably not. Can we take them anyway? Of course. You notice this time I didn't put the fuel directly into the car immediately because I'm going to try and keep a hold of that. Until I need it. Oh, there was another one. Again, we're going quick on the downhill. I'd rather save the... Oh, there's the shot coming up. Grab a green card here. Usually. If you go around the back here, there should be a recycler, so get that fired up while we're grabbing stuff. And recycle that, recycle that, recycle that. Don't need that, recycle that. Anything else I want to chuck in there? Yeah, might as well throw that in. And now we can see what loot's here. Come on. I still don't know how to use those. That's going in there, that's going in there, that's going in there, that's going in there, that's going in there. That stays on me. Put those in there. So I'm not worried about that, not worried about that. Came here for that, so that definitely goes in there. I put my red and blue cards there. So boop. Right. They can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. And that can go in there. How close? Oh, gee, it's not going to be enough. No, might as well store that then. Right, let's see what other loops there are around here. Another solar panel. Nice. Well, I think 3's enough for my current base. So I might just scrap that one. What are you? Timer. Man. And that one is a splitter. Grab the scrap out of there. Yeah, just scrap that out of the way. Right, let's get this show on the road. Finish the loop back home. Wait, that car's got a little bit more fuel on the back for us. So here's the dome. Need to remember to come back and loot that sometime. Yeah, we'll just lose into the dome. Also gonna lead back to my base. Got about 13 minutes left of this stream. I wonder if I can finish the loop in 13 minutes. Could try and just straight line it, but I don't think this machine would survive that. There's the gas station. Any red barrels here? One there. Motorbike over there. Oh, it's got an armoured passenger unit. I wonder if that's an armoured cab on it too. probably should have gone into the garage and got his green card as well. That way I had a spare one, but eh. They respawn. Down here is where I originally got this camper van. Trying to remember where it was. I remember that guy's base. Yeah, it was just on the left here where you got the slope, about where that cactus is actually. And there's the turning that we almost missed coming back from Outpost, so I think we're going to complete the loop. That broken down car just burst into flames, so that one's going to despawn in a minute. Even if we run out of fuel now, I think we'll make it, as we're literally on the downhill section. Right, there's mining outpost. My garage is just off the road here. Push. Swing a bit wide so we can try and get lined up for the door. It wouldn't let me put the ramp on the other side where I wanted to put it, so I ended up having to put the ramp on what was supposed to be the back side. See if I can get in with the door still on, but I don't think it will. Maybe it will. Made it! With a little bit of fuel to spare. Might as well chuck that wood in here, keep the garage going a bit longer. Exit out the other door. Make a run for the fort. And we're home. How's this doing? No, it's just making charcoal at the moment. Okay. That's got me a little bit more metal. I should see if I have any more sulfur that around. So I'm going to stick it in the big one outside. Nope. Chuck that shirt in there. You know what, I'll chuck a spare bag in there too. Electrics. I'll deposit the metal in here just now. suppose that little bit of charcoal. Okay, take the charcoal back out. Put the metal in. Okay, there was some weird graphical glitch on my screen that just basically blinded me, so I can't see a thing. What am I looking at? Everything's black. So I got sulfur. And there's some more ore. I'll try on the wolf skull because I can make a wolf helmet from that. Cogs, rope. Okay, that box is now full. That one's full. So there's sulfur there, so that should be there, along with that sulfur. I can put that there. Okay, we've got a bit of space in this one. Okay, there we go. Everything deposited. So that's the root combiner. It combines 2 root electrical sources. I need to combine 3, so I would need 2 of them. Not 1. Did I grab another one at any point? No. So I need to make 1. Which is 75 metal fragments. Do I have any metal fragments lying around in these boxes, or is it all downstairs? We have some here. Good. Need one of those. And 1, 2, 3 lights. I think I can light this room with 1, and then downstairs, because all the doors need a couple in there. Right, so this little wiring job I'm about to do is our last task of the stream. Okay, so combiner 1, combiner 2. So where's the power out? Electrical out. Root power 2. And there. And that goes there. And that one goes straight to there. So all 3 solar panels are going in here. Yeah, I know, no surface. I'm not trying to go through a surface at this point. Yeah, can I navigate around this thing? No. Let's go all the way around. I want to try and keep the wiring, you know, somewhat pretending to be tidy. That's right, I was running it to this battery first, so power goes into that battery, and then into this battery, and then into this bigger battery. And from here, I'll be able to light my entire base. So we have, that light's going to go there, that one's going to go there. And this one goes here. So, power out to the floor and then up the wall to the roof. Power in. Pass through to get to the other light here. Pink. There we go. So we can store that, Might as well take that. Oh no, I can't take that wood. I need that wood for maintaining that wooden floor out there that I've got at the entrance. Have I dumped the wood somewhere else? Yeah, I can also stick that heater on the wall, do the pass through on that light, and basically have a heated room here. So no, we'll just have to see whatever wood is left in the big burner outside. Probably more than enough. Okay, so that will do for today. Shut the place up for the night. And yeah. Now let's see, who is we going to raid? Let's see if we can figure out who's online. So what I think we'll do is we'll disconnect from the game. We'll go back over to this screen just now. While I figure out who I'm reading. Guess we can go say hi to Minibee. They're still online. Okay, so raid message if there's even anybody here. So there's the raid message. If you just copy that and paste when we raid out. And just make a little just right, and then we go /raid. Check the spelling on their name. Boop. Okay. So we are ready to raid out. So thanks for coming, everybody. And next stream will be Saturday. Now I might try a different server because they get reset on a Thursday. We'll see how it goes. 'Cause Thursday night, I'll check one of the other servers, and if I'm able to survive more than 5 minutes, we might be on a slightly more populated server rather than this quiet one that I've been using to relearn the game on. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that will be 10 o'clock UK time on Saturday. So hopefully see you there, and see you in the wilds.
Magical boys. Yes. Welcome Reed. Hi. Welcome in Chris. Chris, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome in.